Hi, this video is for the Refuah Shlema of Yehuda Meir ben Yakira. So it's Tuesday, and I want to talk to you about Shabbos. Yeah, so Shabbos is coming, although today is Tuesday while I do this. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about, imagine in pre-COVID days, making a dinner party for some friends. You actually have to think a little bit about it, what's going to be on the menu? Do you have to go shopping? Do you have it there? Are you going to have candles? Are you going to have music? Are you going to have fancy tablecloth? You actually have to think a little bit about it. Oh, excuse you. And what's funny is when Shabbos comes every single week, we get used to it, and we don't put as much planning into it as we would a fancy dinner party. But really, Shabbos is about what you put into it. Now, a quick story. When I was in Israel many years ago, I used to go to this family. It was a very sweet family, and no kids, and they had candles. They didn't use any electricity over the course of Shabbos, but they loved candles. Yes. And what was cool about it is Friday night you're sitting in the dark, surrounded by candles. And it just gave the most amazing feel to dinner. And if you have kids, I do not recommend this, just so you know. But you can. But it's interesting is, when I was growing up, we did Friday night dinner also. But we, for some reason, had to watch the news before we turned off the TV for Shabbos. And we'd watch the news, then we'd turn off the TV for the rest of Shabbos. Uh-oh. And as much as I love the news and stuff, it kind of kills the ambiance of like a nice dinner, So you actually have to think and create what kind of a setting your Shabbos dinner is going to look like. Think a little bit ahead of time. That's why I'm talking Tuesday. That way you can plan ahead, right? So, it's important. As much as we don't have guests anymore at the moment in COVID times, we do have family. We have our kids, we have our husbands, wives, friends. Sometimes we have people who live with us in our little bubbles, or little COVID bubbles. And we want to make Shabbos special for them and for ourselves, not just, whenever if you're going out for the evening, you're going to get dressed up, and you feel different than when you wear your jeans that day. When you're wearing a little bit of a fancier outfit, you do feel different. So what I would suggest is maybe, light your Shabbos candles close to where you're going to have your meal, because it's kind of nice. There's something about a candlelight dinner that feels good. It feels good. And Shabbos is something special, and we should actually treat it as something special, even though it happens once a week. Whenever you have something that happens often or relatively often, the specialness kind of wears off a little bit in a way. But it's up to us to make it more special, to make the effort. So, anyway, whatever you decide to do for this Shabbos, I hope you go get a fancy bottle of wine or something you haven't tried before. There's plenty of really nice Israeli wines these days. Really kosher. It's kosher, by the way. I recommend kosher because there's a spiritual aspect that we'll have to discuss at some point. And anyway, just have a wonderful week. Make your plans, make your menu. Think about you're inviting in the Shabbos Queen. That's why L'cha Dodi, there's this song that we welcome in the Shabbos Queen. And it is something special. Anyway, have a great week, everybody. Take care. And a healthy week. Take care. Bye-bye.